Hello. And I don't see my chat. So bear with me a moment. Oh, let me do this. I know how to find my chat. Hey, MH. Terry, what's up? Can y'all hear me? Shatton Wedges. Dunedin. Hey, buddy. Glad y'all could make it. I'm getting the chat pulled up here. Trying to make it where I can see all y'all. Heck yeah. It's good to see y'all. We'll see what kind of. Boy, I've got a big delay. Appreciate that done, Aiden. I've been good, MH. Terry, how are you? MH, how are you? Okay, so I got a bit of a delay. I was just trying to figure out what it was, but we're gonna not worry about it. Hey, I appreciate that, MH. So let's see what we got here. You know what? We're gonna go across the road because we're close to exit. I'm glad to hear y'all doing good. Let's zoom on up in here. Watch for ice on bridge. Well, we're not too far south. But then again, flea markets. I guess they have flea markets up north. I don't know where that is yet, but we'll figure it out. Well, look at that pretty white fence. Guys, I've been here. I think this is in the Carolinas. Might be wrong, but man, it looks familiar. So y'all tell me what's new. What is going on out there in the outside world? I hear you. I hear you. I do not miss homework. But again, I guess I'd still do some homework of my own, I guess. I'm telling y'all, I've been here. I mean, not a lot, MH. Just rough couple of months, but I've been picking up the ukulele and the harmonica. Y'all have seen that. Um, wow, 11 p.m. So 7. So Chungus, is that where in Europe? Yes, Flaming Boss. This is me, the artist formerly known as the Mighty Dell. Poland, okay. I knew it wasn't England because they're 6 hours, not 7 hours. Oh, yeah, it's definitely U.S. I picked the U.S. map on purpose. Somewhere, we're in the east half of the country. Might be the Carolinas. Could be Virginia. Gotcha, Chungus. Flaming Balls, how are you? It doesn't, for the most part, it won't show you. They tend to blur them out. See? Barbersville, Huntington, Ashland. I know I've been here. Wow. Dunedin. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all loves claps in the chat for Dunedin. See what we want to. Let's see what to. No, I don't want to do that. I done changed out my screen. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. That gets. Oh yeah, harmonica's required now. How's that? Dunedin, please tell me you heard that. Can you guess what it was? Can anybody guess what that was? That was an old country song by a man named John Denver. Country Roads. Did I just busk? Was that busking? Do y'all know what busking is? I think I just busked. Well, thank you, Dunedin. I'm still learning, so I don't know a lot of stuff. And so I just look it up. What's up? Zach Gitano. Zach Gitano. Yes, many hobbies. It was that one. Discord's been kind of dead lately. I do too. I haven't been active either. I haven't even been posting the videos. I figure y'all see them if I post them, y'all see them. I'm trying to think of something else to play that I can. That's probably not too hard. Other than, I guess I could just make something up. All right. I mean, he hit with the 50. That deserves an original on the spot composition. Now, y'all remember, I've just started playing this recently, so me trying to write something off the cuff is, I don't even know how to play it yet. So I don't know. That's something. There is. One more thing. And y'all have heard this one. All right, resuming the game. Yeah, I mean, before, I guess last summer, I really didn't even, was it last summer? MH, that's right, Dunedin. That was Amazing Grace. I'm actually getting better at that one because y'all can tell what it is. Oh no, Zachary Shatano, I mean, don't apologize for bad English. I'm probably not saying your name correctly. So is that Amsterdam? Can I just call you Zach? Is that okay? So tomorrow's YouTube short is going to be very silly. Ooh. We got people sending me emails here. Whatever that is, I can wait. Okay, thank you, Zach. And I mean, I'm just doing it because I'm afraid I'm butchering your name. So it's 4:28 p.m. for me right now. I'm in Alabama in the United States, so it's Central Time Zone, which is the minus 6 hours. You got the whole GMT subtract 6. That's where you got me. I should have took that exit earlier and went off down there and seen what was around instead of just keep going on this interstate. Terry, you was not. Back up, Terry. Alabama. I think I knew that though. Didn't I know that? Haven't you told me that before? I feel like I knew that about you. So I watched a movie today. Um, Uncharted. Have y'all seen that? Have y'all seen Uncharted? Highway 60 and Interstate 64. Oh, Dothan? Dothan's way south. So I am just a few minutes from the Tennessee state line, so I'm very north. Dothan is all the way down on the bottom of the state. So Uncharted was, I mean, it wasn't like, great Oscar cinema, but it was entertaining. Or hey, what's up, man? I don't pronounce names right. Hi, we're in West Virginia, Marshall University. We're close to here. Man, I'm sorry you're not feeling great. So 36 miles away, that's not too bad. Hey, did I mute y'all? I didn't mean to. And see, Jorge, I just played that a few minutes ago on harmonica. Boy, this put us right in somebody's yard, didn't it? Like, literally, we're just, look at that, a dead end. Well, we ain't going that way. Yeah, hey, Juno, I actually hit the mute button. Six three six. Sometimes they don't blur the tags good enough and I can read them, but not read them, but I can make out enough to recognize it if I know what the tag looks like. But they got a bonsai tree. We're in Mr. Miyagi's front yard. I feel a sneeze coming on, guys. It's going well, Juno. How about you? How's everything with you? I don't like his neighborhood very much. Let's get out of it. I'm just not a fan. Whoa. They are not afraid to just put us right up in somebody's grill, are they? I'm glad to hear it. So that's not a through street. Let's go to wherever that is. Bam. Do you know where you're from? Boy, you know, this is an old neighborhood. I know you can tell it's an old neighborhood. It's got concrete roads. Man, I can remember concrete roads. You drive on like the highway. Our main highway down here used to be concrete. And when you drive over, I remember being a kid, my parents driving, because you know, it had all the expansion joints, which if you ever poured concrete, you know what expansion joints are. But every time you hit them, and when you're doing 60 on them, it was, I'm making weird noises now, and I probably should stop. So, Webster High School. Come on, let's see what this truck says. It's just True Green. It doesn't have, because they're a nationwide company, so they're not going to have a city listed. Is this Philadelphia? Is that, hey, hockey fans, is that the Philadelphia hockey team thing? I can't remember. Oh, I'm out of water. So you're from Eastern Tennessee? So like Chattanooga, Knoxville, somewhere like that? Don't tell me you like orange and white. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I feel you, buddy. The no snow. We've been up in the 80s already a couple days. I'm over it. I mean, I don't normally want winter, but I wanted a little more than what we got. Man, my younger days, all them road cones we just saw back there, a portion of them would have ended up in my apartment. Don't do the stuff I did. You also got to remember, when I was 18, 19 years old, we didn't have the internet. So we entertained ourselves by doing stupid stuff like stealing construction road cones. I'm not even, I wish I was joking, but I'm not. Road cones, the big safety barrels, um, chickens. There's this one time we stole chickens. I need to tell this story on a video, but since y'all are hanging out with me, I think I'm going to tell it here. Rock Hill, there's Rock Hill, North Carolina. So we'd go traffic cone flipping. So y'all want to hear about the time we stole a bunch of chickens? Like 40, 50 chickens or more? This is a good story. I wish there was more people here for this one. So I don't know, we're in North Carolina or Philadelphia. And I know that's a big difference. So chickens. Okay. So, first place I moved to when I moved out of my parents when I was a wee lad was this huge house in the middle of nowhere. It was just it was just a big house, but it was it was like in the sticks. But it was a big house. It was a piece of crap house, but it was a big house. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, kitchen, dining room. It had 2 living rooms. That's how big it was. So myself and 3 of my buddies moved in there. And kind of went a little wild. I grew up in a very straight-laced home. And we kind of went a little wild. Myself and one of my roommates did. And we partied a lot. Now, our neighbors, we had one neighbor across the road, and that's a story for another day. We called him David Lee Murphy after a country singer. Him and his wife would fight every day and scream and yell. But, and they were funny. But we had a neighbor across the road and one on one side. But then behind us was just cow pasture as far as you could see. And the other side of us was a chicken farm. Like the big thing with the big, long warehouses that are full of chickens where you get your, if you go to Walmart or Publix or Whole Foods and get chicken, that's where your chicken came from. And so we're having a party one night, and there's probably, it is Missouri. Look at you. Good job. And it's Route 66, so it's a southern end. I don't know exactly where it goes through Missouri, though, to be honest. So we'll just pick a spot. Here we go. Well, we was within. Oh wow, all the way up to St. Louis. Oh well. So anyway, so tons of chickens, and so we had this huge party. There's probably 100, 150 people at the party. At least it seemed that way back then. And myself, two of my roommates, and another guy that I grew up with, we had kind of just separated ourselves from the party, and we were talking, and we were inebriated, and we're looking across the field at those chicken houses, and we're like, what do you reckon's in those chicken houses? And we're like, well, bet there's chickens in them. We're like, well, yeah, we know there's chickens in them, but big chickens, little chickens, white chickens, black chickens, yellow chickens, what kind of chickens? I'm like, well, there's one way to find out. So we're like, yeah, let's go. So we go running across this field. And like I said, there's a cow pasture around us, and there's a chicken farm. So we run across that field. We break into the chicken house. And there are millions, look like millions to us, of baby chicks. They're everywhere. Now you got to think, one of these chicken houses is as big as like 3 or 4 nice, big houses. They're huge. And the entire floor from front to back, we're talking 150 foot of nothing but baby chicks just everywhere. And we were just like, whoa. We could take some of these and they'd never miss them and start our own chicken farm. We'd never have to buy chicken again. This is drunk math. 20-year-old drunk math. Anyway, so we take off running back around the field, and we're all standing around the bed of my truck. At that time, I was driving a little Ford Ranger. And we're all standing around the bed of our truck like, all right, what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? And we're like, we need buckets. We need ways to transport the chickens. And so we're like, well, there's a bucket. There's a bucket. Get that box. And so we worked out our strategy. Had one of us had a bucket, another one, a couple of us had the boxes, like, you buy a case of beer. Back then they were bigger because you'd buy 24 packs, not 12, but it's a cardboard box. Somebody else had like a box you tote, like, from the grocery store stuff came in. And I think another bucket. And so we're going to take off running again. And like I said, we're pretty out of it at this point. Now, what I remember from inside this chicken house is I'm scooping chickens. I'm picking chickens up. I'm picking chickens up and putting them in my bucket. And one of my buddies walks by and he looks at me and he's like, and he is just scooping and dunking chickens. And he's carrying like a beer box, like you get a 24 pack of cans in. And I just remember him looking at me and going, just throw them in the box. They'll be all right later. And he fills this box and fills my bucket up. Other two buddies filled their boxes up. We take off running. Head back across pasture, end up in our yard. We dump them all in the bed of my truck. So we're like, we're in business, boys. We're starting a chicken farm. And so we start counting them. We're like 1, 2, 3. No, I counted that one. Now they all look the same. Lost count somewhere around 45, 46. And then we're like, what are we going to do with them? Well, we're just going to put them out there. And they're like, they're going to see them and they're going to recognize them as their chickens. And we're going to be busted. We're going to go to jail for chicken thievery. And then we're like, oh no, what are we going to do? We can't go to jail. Too pretty for jail. Too young for jail. I got a future ahead of me. Well, guys, only thing to do is return them. So we throw all but like four of the chickens into our boxes and go running all the way back across this field, break back in the chicken house, and just start dumping baby chickens back into the chicken house, lock it back up, and run out. And so we kept a few of them. Now at this time, like I said, there was myself and three of my buddies rented this house, but we had a couple of girls living with us too. Well, staying with us. They weren't really living there. They weren't paying rent. Well, one of them had a Rottweiler. And so we're showing the Rottweiler one of the baby chicks. We're like, here, look at the cute baby chick. And this Rottweiler went, oh, and just swallowed it whole. And we were just like, so we took the other chicks and hit them. And that was it. That was the day we stole 40-something chickens. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's also what growing up in the South was like before internet. Oh, they lost their dog. Right, R.I.P. baby chicken. Honolulu. Bam, less than 9 miles away. Look at us. What is that? 49.15. That's a 98.3%. We pulled an A plus on that one, guys. Good job, team. Man, those chickens, let me tell you what. Wickoff Heights. I don't know where that is. But let's go to the hospital. Hey, Romeo, what's up, buddy? Now I need some chickens, but I got to get a piece of land first. Guys, I need y'all's help. Look at that. Glendale, New York. Anybody know where Glendale is? Like, I don't know what part of New York Glendale's in. There's a Scarsdale. I know just because it's got Dell in it doesn't mean it's where it's at, but. Good God, look at that traffic. Yeah, I've never been to New York either, and there's a good chance I won't ever be. I don't, it's too crowded for me. All right, so we're not in the New York City area because that's not the area code for New York City. So I wonder if we're in one of the other cities. Like, I mean, this is a lot of traffic, but it's also a small town vibe. Well, no, it's not so much small town vibe. Never mind. I bet this is one of the. I bet there's more than one area code around New York City because there's so many people. That would make sense. We're in one of the boroughs. Probably. All right, we're going to go with that. And let's pick that. Hey. Well, look at that. We are 5 miles away. I'm telling you, we're the best geoguesser team in the world. Nobody can beat us. And I say that, and they drop us off. Really? This is our punishment for doing good. It's gonna be one of those. I gotta get a graphics card. All right. So what I was gonna say earlier, I need y'all's help. If y'all don't mind, I need y'all to share my videos. Yeah, they did. They just middle of nowhere. Worse than what my grandpa said ranger training was like. But yeah, no, I gotta start making better videos. I know I've not upheld my part as a content creator, but I'm gonna do better. And I need y'all to help me get these videos seen. We're in South Alabama. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just guessing. I need to come up with some money. I need to come up with a lot of money. I gotta buy a piece of land. I appreciate that, Juno. Oh, did I miss the school zone? Well, I think we're somewhere around Mobile. Somewhere in Baldwin County. Or at least somewhere in the bottom half of the state. But I need to, I've got to find a place to live. That's mine. And I either need a big down payment or enough to just buy it outright. And so I need to get more subscribers, and I need to get my videos seen more. So, A, I need y'all's help with getting my videos out there, but B, content ideas. What do y'all think people would want to see more of? More of me just sitting here doing exercises? Because I feel like it's just repetitive. We've already come so far. I ain't going backwards, Terry. But we will. We don't see a sign here in a minute that helps. And so go on one of my videos and leave some comments about what kind of content. Yeah, 251. That's around Mobile. Let's go hunt the school. So I keep getting distracted by the game. But leave some ideas. I mean, I'm afraid that I'm too random. That's what the experts say about my channel, is that I don't just stick to one thing. But sometimes I'm like, hey, I want to. So yeah, there's a school around here. All right. Okay, well, I appreciate that, Juno. I mean, do y'all think that would? So I wonder the schools. Schools got to be right here. Yeah, we're in Mobile, but we're outside of Mobile because, well, we're in the Mobile area because that's where 251 is. But Mobile is a fairly populated city. So this is probably just north of it. We're not going to answer that phone call. Unless that was one of y'all. Was that one of y'all calling me to give me a special tip? I think that was in semis. We're going to go with semis. Oh my goodness. I mean, I just knew it was around Mobile. I didn't know it. Good job, guys. Let's see how we did overall. So we got 23,093 points out of 25,000. So 23,093 divided by 25,000. I'm a mathematician today, guys. So we got a 92.372, so 92.4%. We got an A minus. Well, is a 92 A or A minus? I know 90 and 91 are A minuses. Do y'all even do A's and A's minuses and A pluses anymore? Is that even a thing? Because I don't know. Do y'all get grades anymore? Those of you who are still in school? Well, guys, I appreciate y'all helping me out here. Aiden, if you're still here, thanks for inspiring me to do a solo. I appreciate that. The 50, that will, God, you don't know how much that's going to help. So it's just like, okay, that's the way college is. There's no A minus or A plus. It's A, B, C, D. Well, you're screwed. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take an A. Because if we were at college, that'd be an A. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all contributing to my channel. Thanks for helping with the game. I just enjoy the company, the conversation. I'll try to be back here soon. Much love back to you too, Aiden. But so I'm going to call it a day. And I will see y'all. What's today? Wednesday? Tuesday. I'll see y'all again this week. It may not be until Saturday, but I'll see y'all again this week. Thanks. I love all y'all. God bless y'all. And roll tide.